You've heard the debate: Microsoft Word or Google Docs, two document giants. One crucial question: which one actually fits your workflow in 2026? On the left, Microsoft Word, the professional document powerhouse. And on the right, Google Docs, the collaborative, cloud-based editing tool. Let's skip the buzzwords and focus on what really matters. Each feature earns points, so at the end you'll see a clear winner. The outcome might just surprise you. So here's our game plan. We're gonna compare these titans across price, advanced formatting, real-time collaboration, cloud and accessibility, integration and ecosystem, templates and resources, how well they work for professional use, and oh, this is a big one, the learning curve. Let's map it out and see where each stands. Let's kick this off with price. So Microsoft Word, yeah, you're either paying for a subscription or getting it bundled in Microsoft 365, which honestly can get a bit expensive over time. You do get some flexibility with one-time purchase options, but the reality is, for most people it means a monthly fee. On the flip side, Google Docs, completely free if you've got a Gmail. Like literally, you sign up and you're good to go. There are some premium add-ons, and if you start eating up loads of storage, maybe you end up paying, but for the vast majority of us, it's $0. So it's Google Docs taking this round, no contest. Alright, now advanced formatting. Here, where Word just flexes, you get crazy control over layouts, columns, section breaks, you name it. The table styling is on another level. And listen to this, mail merge is built right in for when you're doing those big bulk sends. The catch: it's gonna take you a minute to really figure all this out. Google Docs, meanwhile, keeps things simple. Easy to pick up, totally fine for basic or moderate documents. But if you try to, say, make a complex newsletter or prettify a dense report, you're gonna hit some walls like limited text wrapping or table formatting headaches. So surprise, surprise, Word is winning here for anyone who needs their doc to look super pro. Now, real-time collaboration, honestly, this is where the difference is like night and day. Word does offer track changes, which is kinda legendary in legal and corporate worlds, and its review controls are detailed. But getting people on the same page takes some effort, and you have to fuss with file sharing. Google Docs, though, it's built for teamwork. Multiple people can edit at once, everything syncs instantly, you've got built-in chat and comments, and you never ever lose track of versions. There's a suggesting mode, not quite as granular as track changes, but honestly for most uses it rocks. Google Docs nails this one. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Google Docs tracks every version of your doc automatically? You can roll back to any edit with just a click. Word makes you do a bit of manual work with track changes. Just a fun bonus, right? Switching gears to the cloud and accessibility bit. So, Word is stable and you can use it offline without any issues. But you've gotta install it everywhere, and honestly it's not really cloud-first by nature. Meanwhile, Google Docs is like, hey, use me on any device with an internet connection. No installs unless you want offline access, everything's auto-saved, and you can hop between your laptop, phone, and even tablet with barely a fuss. Of course, some offline features are missing and you're at the mercy of your Wi-Fi, but that's a small trade-off. In 2025, cloud is king, so yeah, Google Docs wins this round hands down. How about integration and ecosystem? So Word is like married to Microsoft 365. You want your doc to talk to Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, no problem. Data can flow between them, and big companies just love this because everyone's hooked on the Office suite. The downside? Once you're in, you're kind of locked in. Google Docs, meanwhile, hangs with Google Drive, Gmail, Sheets, the whole Workspace crew. You can import Word files, which is cool, but sometimes it just mangles the formatting. Overall, if you want rock-solid integration, it's Word that comes out on top. Templates and resources next. Word is kind of overkill here in the best way. Tons and tons of polished templates, resumes, business letters, newsletters, you name it. They've got that professional shine, which is awesome if you care how your docs look. But to get the full library, you need that Microsoft 365 subscription. Google Docs, there are basic templates and they get the job done, but honestly they feel more, well, basic, fewer options, less polish. So yeah, Word's got the upper hand if you want to impress. So what about using these for actual professional work? Word is honestly the default in corporate and legal settings. Contracts, technical reports, proper newsletters, it's just got the power tools you need. It can be overkill for simple stuff, but if your doc needs to look polished, you won't find better. Google Docs is awesome for team brainstorming or sharing notes, and it's perfect for informal collaboration. Just not when you're prepping that all-important legal doc. Word wins this one for suiting the pros. Finally, let's talk learning curve. Word is a bit of a beast, especially if you've never used it before. tons of features, and to really get the most out of it, you're probably watching some tutorials. For power users, that's worth it, but for most people, maybe not. Google Docs, on the other hand, is about as intuitive as it gets. Log in and go. The interface makes sense instantly, no hand-holding required. So if you want to skip the learning and jump right in, Google Docs is the obvious pick here. So if we chart this out, Google Docs really shines in price, collaboration, cloud accessibility, and getting started quickly. Word, though, keeps its crown for advanced formatting, professional templates, integration, and serious business use. Depending on what matters most to you, the winner might look different. Here's my honest take. If you're working in, say, a law office, or you're all about those immaculate layouts and the full pro doc experience, Word is kind of unbeatable. That said, if you want to work seamlessly with a remote team, don't want to pay for anything, and just need to get writing fast, Google Docs is where it's at. Personally, a lot of us end up using both, swapping between them depending on what's needed. If you found this comparison helpful, share it with your team so they can pick the right tool. All right, catch you in the next one.